morning, everyone. Good to see you all. I will guide you through this mobility morning class. We focus on the mobility of our joints and loosen up our whole body. We'll start by bringing awareness to the breath. Simply finding a long inhale and exhale. Root down the hips. So you have an anchor on your mat. Maybe use this time to observe your internal thoughts. And that self-created stress that we put on ourselves. That inner rush that we constantly feel we have to go after. Yesterday when I went for a run, I thought maybe it's because I used to be a runner that I always keep going and doing. But that would be too simple. We all have that tendency within ourselves. And we can only unlock it when we observe ourselves and ask, what is the pattern behind the need that wants to be seen? Go to Ujjayi breath. Gently restricting the back of the throat. Use the depth of the breath to pull the awareness inside. You can focus on your practice, synchronizing breath and movement. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Interlace the hands, flip the palms towards the ceiling. Give yourself a big morning stretch. As you exhale, reach the hands to the front of the chest and round the spine. Inhale, lengthen, slightly arch, look up if you want. Exhale, push, round the back. One more, inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale. Get the hands back up. Make a big circle with the arms behind the back so you can pull the shoulder blades back and let the head fall towards the back. Open the mouth. Let the throat loosen up. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms overhead. Pull the hands to the heart. Close your eyes one more time. Invite your intention. Stay kind and loving with yourself. We'll open the claps by chanting one Om. Inhale. Ooh. Gently open your eyes, come into a tabletop position on your mat, where you find the shoulders over the wrists. And we do a little different cat-cow move today. So tuck the toes under so you have more stability. Shift the hips back, open the hip and open the arm on the right. Hands forward, neutral spine. Sit back over your left heel, open the left arm up. Let's do two more on each side. Open the hip, open the arm, fly it high. Back to neutral, other side. Last one. Over to the right, reach up. extend the side. Back to the front. Sit over the right heel. Open the left arm. Exhale, release. Neutral spine. Shift the hips up and back, down dog. Shake the head out. Wiggle out the legs, the shoulders, whatever you need. And then root the hands and feet firmly into the ground. Take a moment to pause, to observe that pause, to allow yourself that pause where you just breathe. Then walk the hands towards the feet. Interlace opposite elbows, bend the knees slightly, make like a lying 8 on the floor or the infinity sign. Let the torso dangle. Change direction. And then release. Walk the hands back out to the front. Plank pose. Squeeze the legs together. Engage the shoulders, open chest. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Slide forward and up with your heart. Cobra. Exhale, sit over the heels. Dive forward, bring the forearms down. And then come to your cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Slide it back towards the heels. Last one, dive through. Use the belly, the arms. Open heart, open chest, cobra. Exhale, push it to the heels and then down dog. Take 2 more long breaths in your down dog. Open up the front and the back side of the body equally. Walk yourself to the front of the mat. Adho Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, bow over your legs, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms overhead. Uttanasana. Exhale, draw the hands to the center of the chest. Take another moment to close your eyes. Come back to the intention. Then we start doing our sun salutations. Reach the arms up and over the head. Reach slightly back. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg steps back. Low lunge, open heart, open chest. Both feet meet in high plank. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Slide forward, up and back. Another cobra here. Exhale, lower. Push it back. Stay for the breath. Reach the right leg up, open the hip, heel to the glute. Bring the knee to the forehead round. Right leg lifts straight back. Step it forward, low lunge on the side. Both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, arms up and back, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Reach up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Low lunge. Both feet meet. High plank. One more cobra. Take the knees for support. Chest down, chin down. Slide forward, up and back, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath before we go. Reach the left leg high, open the hip, heel to the glute. Knee to the forehead, round the spine. Left leg high, straight back, 3-legged down dog. Step it through, low lunge. Both feet meet, forward fold. Inhale, arms up and back, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's add on to this. Bend the knees, chair Utkatasana. Reach the arms up. Cactus your arms, elbows to the side in one line with the shoulders. And you pull the shoulder blades together. Push the heart through. Inhale, neutral Utkatasana, chair. Swing the arms back. Interlace the hands behind the back. Open the shoulders. Can you release the hands? The spine stays the same. Exhale, forward fold. Let go of the hands, right foot steps back, low lunge. Both feet meet, high plank, full chaturanga if you like. Bend the arms, reach the chest through, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, heel to the glute, open. Tap the knee in between the hands this time, but keep the rounding of the spine. Right leg lifts, step it through, high lunge, arms lift over your head. Now only bend the back knee, hovering above the floor. Keep the arms high, nothing else moves. Stay another breath. Go all the way to pyramid pose, both legs straight, fold over your right leg. One more deep breath here. Rebend the right leg, high lunge. Fly, warrior 3, just for a breath. Step it forward, fold over your legs. Arms up and over the head, reach back. Exhale, Utkatasana, sit low. Elbows wide, cactus arm, push the chest through. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swing them back. Interlace the hands, open the heart and chest. Maybe pull the hands away from the sacrum. Exhale, forward fold. Release, forward fold, left leg high. Step it back, low lunge. Both feet meet, high plank. Your vinyasa. Move with your breath. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take one more deep breath here. Can you sink more into your down dog? Left leg lifts high, open the hip, heel to the glute. Bring the knee to the chest first, and then just tap it down to the mat. Left leg straight up and back. Step it through, high lunge. Arms lift, hip parallel to the front. Squeeze the right butt cheek. And then only bend the right knee as low as you can go. Both legs straight. Find the length in the spine. Exhale. Fold over your legs. Pyramid pose on this side. Halfway lift, rebend the left leg, reach the arms up, high lunge. We'll fly for a breath, warrior 3. Step it forward, fold to Uttanasana. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. Exhale, Tadasana. Pause for a breath. Embrace the pause without longing what's next, without thinking about what we just did. Bend the knees, arms lift, Utkatasana. Elbows wide, cactus shape. This time I show it from the front. Try to push the arms back into an external rotation. And then the arms down into an internal rotation. How low can you go? Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push it down. Last one, open up. Oh, much back can you go? Exhale, lower. Good work. Neutral chair, Utkatasana. Lift the arms high. Swing the arms back, behind, interlace them. Open heart, open chest. This time, if you like, stay in the chair. Lift the hands, come onto the toes. Balance. Increase some more space for the chest. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Let go of the hands. Underneath your shoulders, step or jump back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts high. Open the hip. This time, if you want, step it all the way back. Wild thing, or stay with the open hip position. Right arm reaches up. Right knee into the chest. Come back to high plank. Keep the right knee high. Can you put the foot without making any sound to the front of the mat into a high lunge? Reach the arms up. This time bring the back knee down. Keep reaching the arms up. Untuck the toe and reach back. Kapyasana. Lower back to the center. Both hands on the inside. Tuck the back toe under. Pivot the left foot. Heel to arch alignment. Left arm reaches up. Extended side angle. Left hand behind the hip. Now you want to pull the elbow up towards the ceiling by pressing the hands into the sacrum. Straighten the right leg. You can reach the hand towards a higher point or keep it on the floor, Trikonasana. And rebend the right leg. You can stay in a half bind or catch the full bind underneath the leg. Still rotating the left shoulder back and up. Release. Both hands down, frame the front foot. Right leg stays lifted if you like. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg high. Open the hip. Stay here or step it all the way back. Wild thing, left arm over your head. Push into the left foot to open the front side of the body. Rotate the left arm back. Keep squeezing the left knee and push the floor away. Step to the front of the mat. High lunge. Arms lift, extend over your head. Lower from the belly the right knee down, untuck the toe. Elongate one more time. And then maybe slide back bend. Keep the right glute squeeze. Release, pull it in from the core. Left hand down on the inside of the left foot. Pivot the right foot parallel with the short side of the mat. Reach the right arm up. Extended side angle. Right hand behind the hip with the back of the hand there. Open the shoulder back. Maybe can you look up to the ceiling. Look down to the left foot, extend the left leg. Do you want to keep the hand here or maybe keep it higher for Trikonasana, but the shoulder stays rotated externally back. Rebend, half bind or full bind under the leg. Catch the other hand on the back. Stay for another breath. And release, both hands down, left leg stays lifted if you like. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath here, audible exhale. Let the tension go. Invite your body to soften as you meet yourself through movement. Step or jump to the front of the mat, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair, reach the arms up. Push into the left foot so you can come with the right knee up, one leg Tadasana. Reach the right arm back, catch the inside of the foot. Left arm stays up. Try to meet the knees first, rotate the right shoulder back, and then maybe lean out to the front. Your dancer variation. Inhale, lift back up. Let's switch hands, knees meet, right arm up, left hand to the inside of the foot. Reverse dancer. See how this feels. Where's the stability here? It's in the center, in the core. You have to squeeze everything to the midline. Right knee reaches up. Step it back down, Utkatasana chair. Push into the right leg, left knee lifts, one leg Tadasana. Knees parallel, left arm back, right arm stays lifted. Squeeze the leg in, pull the shoulder back. And then as you exhale, see how is your expression of dancer today. You want to lower the chest, do you want to stay more up and push more into the foot? There's so many options. Inhale, bring it back up. Left arm up, right hand on the inside. Rotate the shoulder back before you lean. You can also keep the standing leg slightly bent to have a little bit more range of motion. Bring it back up. Left knee high. Float it down, warrior Utkatasana, arms fly back. Pull the shoulder blades together, interlace the hands one more time, open the heart and chest. Exhale, forward fold. Let go of the hands, Uttanasana, forward fold. A crow for the transition if you like. Pull the knees up high in the back of the tricep. Lean forward. Step and jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing down. And exhale, down, down. Right leg lifts high. Open the hip. Step it back, wild thing if you like, just for a breath. Pull the right knee in, full transition. All the way to high lunge. Both arms lift. Back knee down. Untuck the toe, arms in a cactus shape. Pull the chest through. Melt the heart. Inhale, lift the arms up. Both hands on the inside. Straighten the left leg. Warrior two, leg position. Left arm lift. Guide the left hand behind. Right arm underneath if you want to go for the full bind. If you want, you can also work on straightening the right leg. Release. Windle it all the way up. Warrior two. Right palm flips. Reverse it. Stay low on your right side. Windle it down. Right leg lifted if you like. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing down. Exhale, down, down. One deep breath before we do the other side. Left leg up and back, open the hip. Step it back, tap the floor, left arm reaches up. Pull the left knee in, use the core all the way to the front of the mat. Very nice. Lift the arms up, high lunge. Back knee down, elbows wide, cactus shape. Let the chest come through. Keep the right butt cheek engaged. Inhale, lift the arms. Left hand on the inside, correct your stance, extended side angle. Right arm reaches up. Right hand behind. Half a full bind. If you want to grab the full, go underneath the leg. If you want to try to extend the left leg, or just do some movement, see if you have range of movement here. Release, windle it open, warrior two, arms long. Flip the front palm, reverse it. Breathe in your left rib cage. Exhale, windle it down, left leg lifted if you like. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing down. Exhale, down, down. Let's meet in the middle of the mat in a squat. So feet wide, hands down, knees wide, hands in front of the heart. Use the elbows to open the thighs a little more. We go for a few where we place the hands down, you pivot the toes parallel, come onto the toes and round the spine, look towards the navel. Lower the heels, come into Malasana. If you want, you can even bring the arms up, move the pinky finger in. So you integrate the shoulders as well. Exhale, hands down, feet parallel, push. Inhale into the opening, Malasana. Arms up if you like. Last one. Then hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Reconnect with the breath. Full inhale and exhale. Wandering along the whole spine. Then bring the chin to the chest so you elongate the back of the neck. Then neutral spine, walk the hands back and the feet to the front, reverse tabletop. Find a good position for your hands so you can lift the hips, knees, shoulders all in one line. Shift the weight to the left foot so you can bring the right knee to the forehead. And then straighten it out. 2 more. Knee to the forehead. Straight leg, hips up. Last one. Right foot down. Push the hips up even more. Left knee in, lower the hips, forehead to knee. Straighten it out. Bring it in. Straighten it out. Last one. Both feet down, hips a little higher. Swing the hips back to sit in Dandasana. Bring the hands next to your hips, underneath the shoulders. Push into the floor. Round the spine. Can you lift the hips up just an inch? Exhale. Release. Push into the hands. Can you hover the right foot? Pulling the core in with a flat, upright spine. Right leg down. Lift the left. Squeeze everything to the center. Exhale. Release. Reach the arms up. Interlace the hands like we did in the beginning. Palms flip towards the ceiling. Press the heels down. Flex the feet. Push round the spine. Inhale, lengthen, open. Exhale. Last one. Reach the arms up. Neutral hand position. Exhale, forward fold, Paschimottanasana. You can just rest here, or you can work on having the hands on the feet and tucking the pelvis and rounding the spine to create a flat spine, maybe bending the elbows, pulling the core in and up. Then release. Place the hands next to you. Lean slightly back so you can lift the feet up. Now let's go from the right to the left side of the mat. Squeeze the core, try to not lean more back. If you can even almost sit all the way up. Keep squeezing the legs together. And then lower the legs. Maybe shake them out if they cramped. Bring the left foot into your hand and the knee as well. And then just rock the hip from side to side. And then place the foot down on the inside of the thigh. So the foot can come as close as you can. And now just see how big of a circle you can do. Lowering the belly to the bent leg, to the straight leg, and back. One more. And then stay upright. Guide the right arm on the straight leg to the inside. Use the left hand to push into the thigh. So you create more length here and lift out from here. Show it a little diagonal so you can see better. Hand here, open. Increase this before you go to the side bend. When you have that length, then reach the arm up. And then make 3 big circles with the left arm. Over the head, right, and all the way back. And then use the arm to come up. Bring the belly towards the right knee. Create that lift from the pelvis again. And then lower forward. Flat spine. Correct yourself. Every time you inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Use the breath as a tool. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And keep doing that. There is no pause. Guide yourself back up. Bring both legs in. Left leg straight to the front. Cradle the right leg. And the hand and foot first will go to a deeper cradle after. This is just to loosen up the hip. Then place the foot on the inside of the thigh. Do some circles, stay loose with the torso. See where you can move in this position. Anchor the hip, the knee down. Let the limbs be soft and long. And then we'll go for the side bend. So the left arm is on the left leg. Right hand pushes into the thigh. Create length. Look over your right shoulder. Try to breathe here first. Maybe you want to slide down a little more. And then when you found your pose, start doing your arm circles with the right shoulder. And the last one is pulling you up, guiding the navel to the left leg, correcting the spine, pulling the navel in and up, flat spine as you inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, lower. Keep going like this, inhale, exhale. Ujjayi breath. Press the heel into the mat. And then guide yourself back up. Both legs straight to the front. Shake out the legs. Cradle the left leg again. If you can go a little higher, place the edge of the foot into the elbow crease so you can bring the knee into the elbow as well, and you can bring it a little closer. And then take the left knee above the left shoulder. Placing both hands down next to you. Try to press into the floor. Can you lift the foot and the hip up? And release. Place the foot on the thigh, half lotus. You can wiggle the knee a little bit. But lean forward for another breath. Flat spine, you don't have to go so deep. If it's hurting your knee, come back to the previous one. And then bring it up. Let's try to hook the left knee over the left shoulder again. Make sure the arm is close to the hip. And then take the right foot across. Hook it, flex both of your feet. You can stay here, or you can lift the hips up, or you can bend the arms and lift the legs to the side for 8-angle pose. So I show it one more time. It looks crazier than it is because the arms are bent, so it's quite easy to balance. So you place the left leg over the shoulder, right foot in front, hook the legs. Push into the hands first so the butt lifts, legs to the side, and then you dip the chest in that. Bring it back in, shake it out. Let's try the other side. Maybe this is your good side. Bring the foot in, elbow crease if you can. Otherwise, the previous cradle that we did, rock from side to side. Nice long spine here as well. Then guide the knee over the right shoulder, like take a backpack. Hand down, both sides. Push into the heel to lift the glute. Maybe lift the left leg as well. And then lower it down. Guide the left foot over the left thigh, right knee down. Do you want to create some movements up and down? Maybe lowering over the left leg. Try to have no expectations, just give your body and the mind a chance to try. Lift it back up. Left knee hooks over the left shoulder. Try to get it in close. Place the hand down, close to the hip. Left hand down as well. Take the left foot across, hook both of your feet. Lean forward, straighten out the legs as you dip the chest. I'll try to show it from an angle. So you have another chance to try. Right leg up like a backpack. Both hands down. You cross the feet, flex, lean forward. So my arms are really bent, the hips low. And bring it back. Bring the palms facing back to the mat. Bring the shoulders back and see if you can slide the hips forward. Some people can go all the way down to the mat. I can't. So find a distance for the shoulders that feels good. And then bring it back. Cross the legs so you can come onto the knees. Hip in one line with the knee. Walk the hands forward so you can melt the chest down, puppy pose. Bend the forearms, slide forward, Sphinx pose. Roll the shoulders back, push into the elbows to open the front. Lower down onto the belly, right arm out. Roll the left leg over the right. And take the right hand on the hip and try to rotate the shoulder back and up like we did earlier in standing. And then reach the left arm up. Take a little more weight. And release. Stay in the center, lift halfway, guide the left arm through and take the right hand on top and give yourself a little stretch on the outer shoulder. You can pull with the top arm. Just lean on the shoulder. And then we switch. Bring it back, left hand out to the side, roll over to the left shoulder. Make sure the hand and shoulder is in one line. You can reach the right arm back to the sacrum, open the shoulder on the side as well. If you'd like to join for the arm stretch towards the ceiling, maybe even reaching the hand back. And then right hand down so you can roll back to the belly side. Right arm underneath, left hand on top. Just give some weight and pull with your left hand, your right way. And release. Bring it back to center. Slide the right knee up towards the right elbow. You can stay just laying down, or you can come onto the forearms in the Sphinx pose. Rotating the shoulders back and down here as well. If it's too intense on the lower back, make sure you slide the knee a little bit further down. And then lower. Slide the left arm through to the knee. Open the right arm back. Spinal twist, but with the hip down. So the right shoulder can just hang in the air and use its own weight to open. Take another deep breath here. Roll it back to the center. Right knee slides down. We'll do the other side. Left knee slides high. Open the heart and open the chest. Push the elbows down. Take another breath here. Then we go underneath, right hand to the knee, left arm up and over the hat. And reach it back as far as you can, but keep the knee down, the hip down. Left arm up and over, rotate it back. Hands underneath the shoulders, push the hips up and back, sit over the heels, hips up and back, down dog. Lower the knees down, place the back of the hand next to the knees so you can just decompress the wrists, pushing into the floor, rounding the upper spine. Lift back up. Take the feet hip width apart. The knees and feet hip width apart. Push the hips up. Place the right hand back towards the heel or even on a block if you need it higher. Left arm reaches up. And then left arm reaches forward, hip down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, shoulder rotates back. Exhale, forward. Last one. Exhale. Left hand back, hips up, right arm reaches up. Exhale, sit the hips back, hand flows forward. 2 more. Exhale. Sit onto your heels, right hand in the left. Take a moment to pause, to breathe, to observe. Is there still stress stuck in your system? Can you embrace the pause, or do you feel the rush to keep going? You may repeat the same exercise that we did if you want to go with both hands. And if you're ready for that in the shoulders, place the hands on the heels, push the hips forward, rotate the shoulders back. Exhale, lower, maybe head to the mat. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen, use the strength of your legs. Exhale, roll through the spine, forehead to the mat. Last one. Exhale, child's pose. Let the arms come next to you so the shoulders can relax completely. Then release, hands down, step it back, high plank. Push the hips up and back, down, down. Right leg lifts high. Step it to the outside of the right hand. Keep the left leg lifted. Walk the hands out to the front so the spine can be long. Make sure the right knee stays close to the shoulder. Lower the left knee down, walk the hands in. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches back to the outside of the hip, to the outside of the heel. You can use that to rotate the shoulder open or pulling the heel in. If you have very flexible legs, you might come down to the elbow as well. What do you feel here? What do you observe? Let go of the foot. Rotate yourself back to the front. Lift the right leg up and back. Open the hip. Wild thing again. Step the foot back. Open the front of the torso. Now we're going to do a transition to half pigeon. So bring the right knee in. Rotate, rotate. You can use the second hand. Place the right knee to the right wrist. Come onto the fingertips. Make sure the hips are pulling forward. Take another deep breath here. Then you can lower the torso onto the forearms, all the way down into the belly. I always like to wiggle my hips a little bit from right to left, very gentle. So the body finds its perfect place to rest. Come back to breathing fully. You know this pose, you know this place. Bring yourself back up with the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toe under, push into the floor. Lift the right leg back to down dog. Left leg high. Step it forward and outside of the left hand. Lower the torso in one line with the knee. And then walk the hands to the front. Are the hips in a flat position, the spine flat. One more breath. And walk the hands back underneath the shoulder. Bring the knee down. Reach with the left arm back. Catch the outside of the foot. Do you want to stay here, placing the heel closer, or opening the shoulder? If you did it on the other side, you might want to come down onto the forearm. We'll unwind from here. Let go of the feet, placing the hands down. Right foot lands. Straighten out the left and the right knee to lift the left leg high. And then open. Wild thing. Rotate the shoulder up. Push the hips up. Use the core to guide the left knee to the center and to the left wrist for pigeon. Take a deep breath, elongate the front side of the body. Let the hips settle. And then lower slowly, maybe onto the forearm, maybe all the way down to the chest. One more deep breath here. Slowly make your way back up. Hands underneath the shoulders, right leg straight, shift the hips up and back. Bring the feet all the way together. Keep pressing into the hands. Hover the knees above the mat. Lower the knees down, sit over the heels, child's pose. You can stay in your child's pose or join me for a headstand by placing opposite hands on the elbows, creating that triangle shape, placing the crown of the head down, maybe just straightening the leg, walking the feet in and out, if this is where you're at, maybe placing one knee in, maybe both, doing like an inverted child. And then if that feels stable, reach the legs up towards the ceiling, press into the elbows. Turn your world upside down for the last couple breaths. If you want to do a little core, lower the legs halfway, shift the hips back until you see the toes. Squeeze the legs together like we did earlier in Dandasana. And then bring the legs back up. One more breath. Knees to the chest. Slowly lower it down. Child's pose. Hands to the front or alongside of the torso, whatever feels good. Roll yourself back up to sitting on your heels. Place the hands interlaced behind the back, elbows low, chin to chest. Inhale, elbows wide open. Exhale, roll forward. One more, open. Exhale. Neutral head position. Hands down, step it back, down dog. Step or jump forward in between the legs, lift halfway up, nice flat spine. Exhale, sit down onto your glutes, legs to the front. Reach the arms up and over the head, pull the navel in. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift back up, bend the right knee in behind the thigh. You can just hook with your forearm, the leg. You can stay here, or if you want to try to extend and bend the legs, the right leg a few times, you may. And then release, right leg to the front, lift the left knee in, hook with your left forearm, knee to chest, straight spine. Keep it, or just straighten and bend the left leg a few times. This will increase the flexibility in your hamstring as you do this more often. Release, lower. Bring the feet mat width apart, pull the navel in, reach the arms to the front, lower like 45, pull the belly to the spine. Exhale, hover with the shoulders above the mat. And exhale all the way down. Take another deep breath. Exhale, let go. Find the most comfortable position for yourself in this Shavasana, final resting pose of your practice. Maybe you need to take a blanket to not feel cold. Embrace the pause that you're in right now. Embrace the presence that you gained by moving through your practice. Your practice tells you so much about your mindset, your health, the space to observe what could be changed to make you feel even better. As we learn to adjust the poses so they feel good, so we learn to adjust our life so it feels good at all times. And even if it doesn't feel so good, we have a tool to use, like our breath, or moving, or just resting. Let everything rest. Let everything settle into this moment. Embrace the chaos as it is. And use your intuition to guide you from chaos into peace. I am strong, I am created, and I am magic. And most of all, I am perfect as I am. Take a big breath into that space. As you deepen the breath, awaken the body to come back. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rolling your head from side to side. Give yourself a big morning stretch, reaching the arms overhead, toes far apart. And as you exhale, roll onto your favorite side, using your arms as a pillow. What are you grateful for today? And I believe that the practice of gratitude has a huge impact on our lives. Thank yourself for your beautiful practice. Roll all the way back up into a seat. Centering yourselves on your mat. Guiding the hands to the heart space. Anjali Mudra. Let's close practice by chanting Om Shanti 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 together. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti. Hands to your third eye center, your seat of intuition. To your lips for speaking your truth. And back to your heart. May you always be guided by your heart. Namaste.